YouTube, what he do? Your boy S14. Let me straighten this out. Okay, boy S14, man. I'm back with a video today, and I want to talk about bad reputations. Bad reputations, man. I would do my best to not have bad reputations, but I'm speaking. Well, actually, I can speak from experiences on, what happens when you have a bad reputation. I don't know if anyone's doing it. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say this, man. You don't want to have a bad reputation, number one, and it just really puts you in a bad spot. Being in a bad reputation, just, man, how do I explain this? So many words. You don't get to go where you want to be in life, with a bad rep. Word of mouth is always the thing. Just is. Okay, before I even start with bad reputation, I actually took some notes this time of what happens when you have bad reputation. But let me say this first. And this is just a sidebar because I've experienced this in my life. When, like I said in my video, people are not going to like you for whatever reason. It could be your skin tone, the way you look. You may be just tall, just the way your belief system or, the way you carry yourself, or you just don't want to hang around those certain group of people, so people are going to talk about you, and most likely 9 times out of 10 they're going to create a bad reputation. Like, for example, you may not talk to this chick, right? This is one. You may not talk to this chick, or she may like you, but you're not really focused on her. You're just like, doing your thing. But there's another guy that likes her, but she don't like him, but he's doing whatever it takes to change that girl's opinion about you. Guys like that who talk down onto other men. I've been in those situations where I don't even pay attention to females. Like I always say in my job, or just in high school. Either break up or the girl may like you. Let me just say it like that. Other guys are going to talk down on you to other women so their chances getting with that girl are better for them. That's number one. It's been like that. When I was at work, I had that, guys would just say dumb stuff about me, or maybe around the female. And actually too, you may not know this, or, you may have heard this somewhere and it just flew by. Sometimes too, like the girl like I said, the girl is gonna like you, but they're afraid that, the girl may like you instead of him. That's what guys do that. I've been through that. High school and, just at my job in general. Even another thing too, job wise, you working at a job, you really working your butt off or whatever. You may not be like that guy who kisses up to their supervisor, but the supervisor may like you. But, people who do kiss up or who have this jealousy, envy over you because just the way you are, and, who knows, like I said earlier, that you may have potential in you. Other people are going to badmouth the supervisor about you. Like, that happened to me before. Like, that happened to me. Like, me and one supervisor were cool, but he turned around and listened to all those other gossipy people, and, that's just how it is. That's why, myself, personally, I would not ever take a job seriously. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta get your money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta buy equipment or whatever it is you gotta do. But let me just say this like this. If you're not kissing up to those people in that club, like my father taught me this. If you're not in that club or around those misery people, like that club misery people at your job, I'm going to say at your job, you trying to move up in a company is not going to happen. It's not. That's why, supervisors like it when, you know, people be kissing up and Brad, you know, doing whatever it is, you know, they like that stuff. Not like that stuff, but I can speak on that job in particular. Not all jobs like that, but there are some where it's just, that's just how it is, guys. You know, I've been there, you know what I'm saying? Even when I did get my little whack promotion, when they gave it to me late or they just give me leftovers, I still did not kiss up. Like, I was literally 2 months out of it because I knew. Like, I don't want to be around these people, and on top of that, too, it's just not my field. And I should have been left that job. But, you know, that's just how it is. So, guys, remember this. Chicks at your job, chicks from high school, or, you know, chicks that just somewhat like you, be aware, guys, that that other guy is going to do whatever it takes to badmouth you to that, or badmouth you to that about that girl, or badmouth that girl about you, just so he could hit, or whatever it is. It is what it is. Especially too, once you out of high school, I'm gonna just say this too. This is gonna be a very long video. Once you out of high school, man, chicks you want to get with, or chicks you be taken seriously in a relationship, once they in a relationship, it's kind of over, or once they get pregnant, I definitely say it like this. Once that woman has a kid, or, you know, she gets pregnant by another man and you like her, it's raps. It's raps. It's raps. That's just it. But, okay, let's just stick on to bad reputation. I'm going to say it like this. Let me keep it up here. I forgot, I got like 2 stands now. This was what I was always gaming on, guys. This is Zebra. Whatever it is. Yeah, Zebra. Let me see. Hard to get to places that you want to be. Now, let's say you're somewhat of an actor, music guy, music industry. I can definitely speak on this. Or, you know, maybe in the work world industry. If you have this snotty attitude, you know, about whatever it is, and you feel like you head honcho, you this, that, and the third, best believe, guys, chances of you going further, and this is for women too, chance of you going further in that work world is not going to happen. It's not. Because you have bad reputation, you don't work well with others, you walk around like you boss. You may keep your job, but you're going to get treated like garbage until they be like, you know what, man, Stefan, we had enough of you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say, like, you know, work your job, but always have a side hustle. Like, always do something that's going to keep you in the loop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not keep you in the loop. Keep you, you know, on your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Take the checks and, you know, invest in your money. I always say that. You know what I'm saying? I always said that. When I was working at a job, I was always doing something even before, like, I took the RP, I would say. Well, not take the RP, but before, like, I really found something I love to do. I was in college, but I was working a job. But honestly, I was more focused on college than a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you can tell the difference between people who are on their purpose and just bozo idiots. I spit all over this place. Just bozo idiots. You know what I'm saying? You can tell, like, their mindset is just not there. Their mindset is not great. And, you know, someone who's on their purpose, they always just in their car, or, you know what I'm saying, they always just tunnel vision on what it is, what they want to do. But, you know, like I said, if it's going to be harder for you to get there if you have the disrespectful attitude. It just is. It is. It just is. Yeah, that's just how it is. What's the next one? Talk about you. Save that later. It hurts you in the long run. It really do. It hurts you in the long run. Just is what it is. It's gonna hurt you in the long run. Having a bad reputation is gonna hurt you in the long run. For example, this show I used to love watching on Netflix called Californication. Hank Moody. He had style, he had charisma. He didn't have style, but he was a cool dude, like, in the show. Hank Moody, shout out to David Devanchi. He played a great character on that show. He had a great, he was very intelligent. He had charm. charismatic, you know, that's why he was banging out all these chicks, even though he was still in love with Karen and he still wanted a family with his daughter. But him being this very talented writer, I could say, he had this I don't give a F mentality in the show, right? He had this I don't give a F mentality. So what did he do? He pissed off everything away by, you know, smashing women, crapping on every book opportunity, always, you know, not really focused on what was important, even though he was living the life, though, of, you know, what guys want to do. Guys nowadays, they want to bang every chick in sight. But instead of guys banging every chick was choosing him. You know, saying that's what a lot of men want, but, you know, in reality, it's really, it could happen to you if you that guy, if you're on your purpose, but usually 9 times out of 10 it doesn't. But, you know, him, you know, ishing all over everything, it kind of put him in a bad space to, you know, make a comeback, you know, just on your career alone. So, you know, having bad reputation really hurts you in the long run. It's hard for you to get back up. Even the dude from A Bronx Tale, I forgot his name. I was watching his DJ Vlad interview. He had a top classic movie ever, The Bronx Tale. It was an amazing movie. But it don't matter. You work with the great Robert De Niro or anything. You have a bad reputation, and, you know, he was doing a lot of drugs, getting into a lot of nonsense. I'm just speaking on the interview. I'm not speaking down on him. Him doing that, you know, getting onto all this nonsense really messed up his chances of being on Saving Private Ryan, even blossoming his career even further, you know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, if you watch DJ Vlad interviews, you know, a lot of guys, you know, made mistakes. Like, you know, us humans, we're not perfect. We make mistakes. But, you know, it kind of hurts you in the long run when you're not really focused, or, you know, you don't have the right team, you know what I'm saying? And it happens. It can happen to me. It can happen to anybody. That's why I put these stuff out there, even for you and for myself. So, you know, be aware of it could hurt you in the long run. Oh, what's the next one, man? Skipping around with the list. You know, I'm gonna say it like this: when you're on your purpose, man, people are jealous. People are jealous, and they create bad reputations because, you know, you're this person who has a vision for themselves for whatever. Like, myself personally, I had a vision of getting out of, I'm saying for myself, getting out of, you know, my old job and, you know, moving to California. I didn't tell people that, but my father told everybody, you know, we were moving and quitting our jobs finally. And we quit. We put in the 2 weeks, and, you know, we took the risk. And honestly, you know, despite of what's going on with today, I didn't think about, am I making a huge mistake leaving $20-something an hour, or, you know, leaving my car, you know, or, you know, not messing up classes, you know, for Tower Talent in Long Island. But, you know, honestly, it was a great move. I could speak for him. I'm pretty sure he's glad he's out of that, because I've witnessed my father run a huge machine, make multi-million dollars, and, you know, got crapped on for it. So, you know, I say the risk we took was very bold, and I'm taking a lot of risk too. But I'm gonna get back to getting on your purpose. Getting on your purpose, man, you know, people get jealousy when you're not focusing on nonsense. Like I always say, miserable people hang with misery. Miserable company. People just do that. You know what I'm saying? But when you're not focused on the nonsense of what's going on, you're not focused on garbage all the time. Like I say in my job, you know, a lot of people just focus on dumb stuff. Always talking down on somebody. Even when I was in the morning shift. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how people are. Gossip. People love chatty. People love gossiping. Me personally, I can honestly speak, I wasn't really into that. I wasn't doing that. Like, you know, the guy RG, all he cared about was chasing thoughts and, you know, just bad mouthing people when we were working together. And I just wasn't. I didn't tell him what I wanted to do, but I was just focused on the gym, Halo, you know, just keeping that tunnel vision of what I wanted to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was angry and frustrated, I still had those thoughts of, you know, getting out. When your thoughts become things, when you're not focusing on bad stuff, you focus on what it is. The Most High is going to provide, you know what I'm saying? So if you have thoughts of making more money, you got to do what it takes. You got to get up off your butt and do something. But, you know, people don't like that. People don't like when, you know, you're on your purpose and you're not focusing on garbage. Just don't. They don't. So they, you know, make up these bad things or say stupid things like, oh man, this dude's an idiot. All he does is play Halo and does Twitch streaming, you know, for example. But you see yourself doing something great in that. You know, you see yourself doing something great in that. But, you know, like I said in that video, small-minded people don't understand, you know, big opportunity, big dreams, things beyond their wildest life. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I tell you guys, stop doing that. Like I said, when I was doing acting and modeling, I was thinking of big stuff, even though it's not that it's hard to obtain. It's just like the thoughts of just doing that. Meanwhile, working at a job, like, you know, I see bigger things for myself. Not a lot of people don't understand that. Why? No vision. You know, they just want to accept reality. Imagination, no imagination. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was younger, I had goals of, you know, getting a rollie like Pac. I wrote this in my book. Buying sneakers, being a better version of myself, and people just don't understand that. They be like, oh, you weird, you this, that, and the third. But that's just, certain people have that gift and ability, some don't. You know what I'm saying? I always say it like this, and Malik Yoba in the interview can say this: you can see it, you can feel it, and if you work towards that, you can get it. Is what it is. Like, I have goals way beyond YouTube that I want to do, but it's just, you also too gotta take the right steps. That's what happens when, you know, you're on your purpose and people don't understand that. They're just gonna say these bad things. So all you high schoolers out there, man, you know what I'm saying? You have a goal for yourself. College dudes, you have a goal for yourself. Beyond your degree, go for it. And if people don't tell nobody and people laugh at you, just strictly go for it. That's just me. I'm gonna say it like this too. This takes it back to what I said in the beginning. Women have bad reputations. A lot of, not women, like a lot of women, because of, you know, some of it is shown proof, but it's so much of it, instead of actually not going out and seeing it, but actually experiencing it. You know, you see it on the YouTube, you know, you see it with your friends. But, you know, women have that because of the proof, but also too, you know, because of so much of it's going around, like, you know, some of you guys who be in red pill rage mode, y'all be just, this girl's a hoe, this girl's a hoe, she smashed this dude, she topped this dude. A lot of you dudes want that girl, or, you know what I'm saying, you want your time with that girl, but she's not giving it to you because of your bad thought process, or who knows, the chick just don't like you. So, you know, it's just you creating this bad reputation with women, and, you know, it is what it is with that. Like, there's nothing you can do, you know what I'm saying? But women have that, and it is what it is. I tell guys all the time, don't be so quick to judge women. Always be aware of what, you know, she's capable of, but don't be so quick to judge women. go out and not find, but go out and just have conversations with them. They don't like you, they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? But don't create a bad reputation based off what you see on the internet. Don't let, you know, the TikToks, the YouTube, the gold digger prank YouTube videos, you know, yeah, like I said, RP content to mess up your thought process. Because who knows? You may find a cool chick you vibing with, and she may like you for you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be spontaneous, be on your purpose. You gotta have that positive outlook. You know what I'm saying? Because you creating bad reputation based on nothing. Because based on what you hear or say, you live in your life on the internet. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. That's just me. I'm not like bigging up women, but you know, women have bad reputations based on everything what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And we have to change that. You know what I'm saying? But not unless you see any red flags, you have no reason to complain. She cool with you, you don't see red flags, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't base it on how you met her, get to know her, but don't base it on, you know, everything cool and then she badmouth her. You gotta, if you see red flags, you don't agree with something, and you say something about it, she don't respect you, move away from it. Or just be cool, just be like, nah, I can't take this girl seriously. On a relationship level. Now, if you want to smash and you see this, that, and the third, by all means, go right ahead. And that's what a lot of these chicks be doing. A lot of these chicks be smashing or just talking to multiple dudes. Don't think you're the only one. That's his reputation. This will be the last one, man. Respect-wise, you know, when you have a bad reputation, people don't respect you. People don't respect you, bro. They don't. Like, for example, at work, you know, I can honestly say I done nothing wrong. It's just people have this hypnotized with hatred in them. Or just people just have this envy, or they just don't like you. I don't know why humans like that. I don't want to know why the negative mindset it is what it is. I don't care. It's dark, it's nasty, it's scary. I don't want to know. But you know, this is, people just create that. And you know, people not gonna respect you. You could be cool with someone and they talk down on you. Stay away from those type of people. But that's just how the world is. There's nothing you can do about that. You know what I'm saying? The only best thing to do is, if some people don't respect you, walk away from that. Me personally, they say you gotta fight for that respect, or like, you know, you gotta prove yourself. First off, let me tell you something. I'm not proving myself to nobody. Like, you don't like me, cool. That's cool with me. Like the two dudes I mentioned, the RG guy and DW dude, I could care less. They're a bunch of nobodies. I tell guys all the time, you don't have to prove yourself. Walk away from them. Block them out of your life. Don't ever speak to them. You see them on the street, they fake hi to you, don't speak to them. Who cares? Some respect is not worth fighting for. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them go. Let them die. Actually, what I say, that's kind of grimy to say, but that's just how it is. Who cares? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone's going to respect you. Not everyone's going to respect you. A lot of women that you meet are not going to respect you. That's why I say, if she don't like you, she don't respect you, block her from life. Don't contact her. Don't try to self-improve for her so she can finally respect you. Let me tell you guys something. Taking the RP and trying to get back with the chick, you're doing what it takes to get back with her. It's beyond a waste of time. Beyond a waste of time. You take the RP so the new chicks, so you can learn from your mistakes, so the new chicks can get with you. It's a lot more easier. That's why I tell guys, chicks you talked to in the past, it's so stupid. Yo ex-girlfriend is so stupid. I don't understand, like, why Why are you doing that? That's a bad reputation. Trying to get back at someone. That's bad. Like trying to get back with the ex-girlfriend has a bad reputation. On top of that, too, they get their guts stuck out. It makes no sense. It just doesn't. Yeah, but like I was saying, you lose respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect yourself. So, you know, that's the end of that video, man. That's just my take on bad reputation. Ooh, actually, one more thing. In the industry, right? That's what I want to talk about. You never want to disrespect an environment where you trying to grow in. Like, for example, and this is my homie Benson. He did something stupid on Tuesday, right? And, you know, he's someone who wants to be in the industry, fitness industry. I'm not going to get into full detail. He's going to upload it on his video. Maybe, maybe not. But him disrespecting the gym environment. Actually, it really wasn't him, but the situation he created got him terminated from a gym. And now, you know, he's trying to find like another gym, and it's more expensive. The gym he was going to was affordable for him, but him disrespecting that environment, well, actually, yeah, him disrespecting or actually attacking back at someone kind of messed him up a little bit. That's why I say, you know, you must have respect in that environment, especially too, you're going to someone else. Like, you don't ever want to fight back at somebody. If they start with you, you can defend yourself like what he did, but you should not ever have this cocky mentality and getting terminated, because, you know, people will gang up on you and have you thrown out. And that's what happened that night. We both got thrown out. Honestly, I had nothing to do with it, but I was defending my homie because, you know, that's my good friend. But, you know, the way he kind of handled it and, you know, mocked the guy, I can say, and I was just like, oh, we shouldn't do that, especially too, I don't even pay. The two chicks he invited, they were in for free, and we were all trying to vibe. It kind of was dead because of disrespecting an environment, you know what I'm saying? And you don't want to do that as well, because, you know, you're working in the fitness industry. Your name can blow up, but they can see who you are. Like, oh yeah, this guy, he disrespect. They can go and contact, or, you know, make a couple comments on their YouTube on YouTube pages, or, you know, other fitness areas, and it could mess you up. You don't ever want to do that. You're gonna make mistakes at a gym, but don't ever feel like you have to lash back. If it ain't cool here, you just be like, you know what, I'm out. Like, even myself, when I was working out at Planet Fitness, which is down the street, it's a long video too. By accident, you know, I would drop the weights a little too hard, or, you know, grunt or whatever. That's why, honestly, the way I handled it, I was like, you know what? If I keep getting warnings and all this stuff, let me just leave. I don't ever want to get terminated or banned from a spot. So, you know, do that instead. Don't ever feel like the need to. If you're arguing with a member, just walk away. It's kind of like a damn, I don't want to curse. Like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, bad to like walk away because it shows you ain't got no backbone, but it's smart to walk away. So, you know, whenever you're in a different environment, like when I'm at LA Fitness, like I always try to be polite, respectful. Hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I try not to do that. But that's just me. That's the end of that video. Hit the like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm out.